sich nehmen.
Nach 300 Metern die erste.
Die erste Ausfahrt?
Ja.
Well, you know what they say. We should be kings and queens every day.
Just in front of the Auvers-sur-Oise cemetery, there are some freshly mown fields.
Psychology in a different way to look at it.
They would be ordinary fields if it weren't for the fact that a group of 8 Japanese tourists with open umbrellas can be seen walking next to it, sheltering from the sun.
If suffering's a way to earn your keep, I better start putting miles on my feet.
Van Gogh.
But I'm so tired.
Van Gogh was in Auvers for 3 months and changed that place forever.
Yeah, I'm lost, but I'm living.
We decide to take the little path. We pass the Japanese and arrive at the black. There, Vincent painted wheat filled with crows. Some say it was the last painting he did a few days before he shot himself in the chest, precisely in a field like this one.
I thought by now pain would be my friend.
When he painted it, he wrote to his brother Theo, "There are immense expansions of wheat under cloudy skies, and I have not hesitated to try to express melancholy and extreme loneliness."
Bed. No, I'm lost.
When you study this painting at the university, they talk about the black crows and the darkness and movement of the sky as a prelude to his death. Being there, seeing that this painting is painted right in front of the cemetery, all these symbolisms are even more powerful.
Claustrophobic.
I approach the field and stare at it for a while. I imagine him painting from there. The fields were not mown like today. The wind must have made more noise blowing through the stalks of wheat. I wonder how long he would have been there. Not long, probably. He painted fast, Van Gogh.
Can I be forgiven?
I know I'm claustrophobic, comfortable.
Can I be
Giving myself in what I know.
And you ever wonder?
When Theo Van Gogh heard that his brother Vincent had shot himself, he quickly took the train to Auvers-sur-Oise from Paris to be with him until the last moment.
With the feeling pass.
Months later, it was Theo who died of syphilis in Holland, where he was buried. 23 years after his death, Johanna, his wife, requests the exhumation of her husband and his transfer to the cemetery of Auvers next to his brother, so that they can be together until eternity.
It's not for me to decide.
It is curious how often in history the role of women is hidden among the names of men. Johanna van Gogh Vonge, Theo's wife, who studied English and was a teacher for a few years, ended up working as a translator and became involved in the tireless task of making her brother-in-law's work known, becoming a key player in the painter's fame.
You ever wonder
Johanna published in Dutch the letters the two brothers had written to each other over the years and began to translate them into English.
are we just another
This correspondence would provide invaluable information about the painter's life.
just waiting to crumble?
But Johanna did not stop there. She also arranged exhibitions of Vincent's work and donated the paintings to several exhibitions in France, Holland, England, and Germany.
It's not for me to decide.
Gradually, with all this work done in the shadows, Vincent van Gogh became the post-impressionist painter par excellence that he is today. From this perspective, we would probably never have known Van Gogh if it had not been for Johanna.
You ever wonder